Dzień dobry. Po 2 dniach
Good
odpoczynku
afternoon.
witam Państwa
After 2
Telewizja
days of rest, we welcome you again. In the last program, we have been talking about the changes in the wages system down in the new collective labor agreement. Today, we are going to listen what has been changed in the training and personnel department. In February, 2 sides have sat down for negotiations, the representatives of employers and the workers' unions. They have been discussing the changes in the new collective labor agreement. In the present sections, primarily 2 entries have been changed. First one is talking about the deductions, and the second about purchases of the new cars by the company workers according to more favorable conditions. There are only few changes dealing with the area of the fringe benefits in the labor code. Basically, everything is turned over to the employer, meaning that the inner regulations basing on the inner fringe benefits laws. Among the changes that have been introduced together with the representatives of the workers' union, some needs to be pointed out. The entire text from the legal act that deals with creating of the company fund of fringe benefits and all of the laws talking about how to calculate, what to base on when the calculations are done, in what amount, etc. We couldn't come to the agreement on the following point. Regarding the additional deduction for the company fund of fringe benefits, the rule was introduced that this deduction will be done according to the present law. The issue was the deduction from the profit before and after the taxation.
Czyli z uwzględnieniem zmian stosunków własnościowych ten odpis będzie dokonywany. Chodziło o odpis zysku po opodatkowaniu, jak również przed opodatkowaniem.
Also, the demands of the workers' union concerning the car purchases done by the workers on more favorable conditions than normally have been included in the agreement. Now they can purchase not only the cars produced on Żera, but also those that are assembled over there. The training sections in the agreement have also been changed a bit by the negotiations team. Primarily, there have been 3 changes. The first one concerning the change of the entry about the name of the employer. Another one was dealing with the wages for the training holidays, and the third change was the liquidation of the entry talking about creation a training fund. Together with the unions, we came to the conclusions that this entry is unnecessary because there was no interest in this manner from the side of the employees. The Works Committee has been liquidated. When the committee was still in existence, one could expect financial help for this fund, and naturally, when it was resolved, creating another finance and loan fund was unnecessary. In the next program, we will present you the changes done in the 2 remaining sections of the collective labor agreement. Today also in the program, the return of our employees from Korea, the end of school year in the technical school of the company,
a także mówić będziemy o wolnych miejscach na wczasach krajowych i zagranicznych.
The third group of our employees has returned from a half-year training in Korea. During their stay by Daewoo, they have learned about the organization and the system of labor working in Korean factories. They have also learned what kind of technologies will be introduced in Żerań. Today it is crowdier than normally on the Warsaw airport. Everybody is waiting for the arrival of the plane from Seoul. The plane will bring back the third group of our employees from a 6-month training period in Korean factories. Entire families are waiting for their loved ones. There are flowers, kisses, and tears of happiness. It's a very interesting country, with interesting and friendly people. You have to see for yourself to really talk about it. Personally, I have learned a lot of interesting things that can be introduced here. Now I can share my experience with my colleagues. I have learned the new technology and how to manage the time. Simply, I have learned discipline. How was the work? At the beginning it was hard to get used to it, but with the time it was better. On the 7th of December, 176 people have left for OJT training of the Żerań works and subsidiaries. Marek Sołtysik was the leader of the third group. We have been working on the assembly lines together with Koreans. In the two-shift system, meaning 1 day and 1 night shifts, approximately 10 to 12 hours each of them, also on Saturdays and Sundays. The work was much easier than in FSO, because the operations were shorter. Over there we had to make 60 cars per hour. When we are going to have a similar technology and management system, you will see that our people are not worse. I would even say that they are even better, because in the places where the Poles have been working, the Koreans couldn't keep up.
Powiedziałbym lepsze, bo tam, gdzie pracowali nasi na odcinkach sami Polacy, to jak chcieli podkręcić, jak to się mówi, obroty, to Koreańczycy nie wytrzymywali, niestety zdania.
On Friday, another group has left for Korea. Among 144 people, 41 are Żerań employees and remaining 73 come from the subsidiaries. This group will work under the new rules of training. The fifth group will have better conditions. Firstly, the training time has been shortened from 6 to 4 months. The wages for extra work rose from $1.50 to $3, and on Saturdays from $3 to $4.50. Also, the housing conditions in Pyongyang will improve. Currently, there are 3 people in 1 room, and later there will be only 2. Other things that will change are Easter holidays that will be free from work, and finally, if there would be a change in the system of work, this has to be agreed with the Dawoo-FSO.
Poruszane są w aneksie, to kwestia doprecyzowania pojęcia świąt wielkanocnych, a więc tu piszemy jasno, że jest to święto nasze, kościelne i obowiązujące w Polsce. I wreszcie, jeśli miałaby nastąpić zmiana systemu pracy, to musi się to odbyć w uzgodnieniu z Dawoo-FSO.
Last Friday has marked the official end of the school year. The alumni of the oldest classes have received the official diplomas and prizes from the hands of the school principal. In this year, 81 students of the technical school by the company have finished their education in the 3- and 5-year cycles. Most of them have written the secondary school certificates examination. 58 students have completed the exams. It is 81.7% of the people ending their education in our school. In the statistic of the district of Warsaw, as a school we have placed in the middle. We are not the best and not the worst. We are all right, simply all right.
Nie jesteśmy najgorsi, dobrzy, po prostu dobrzy.
The teachers, parents, students and the representatives of our factory came to the graduation ceremony. Mariusz Wiśniak has thanked all of the lecturers in the name of the students. The best of the alumni have received the diplomas and prizes from the hands of the principal Danuta Woźniakowska. From the Professor Bogusława Skiba's class, Darek Niesiobecki, Marcin Okapiec and Mariusz Wiśniak have received special recognitions. The prizes for good results and best attendance have been given to 16 students, among others Konrad Zbroch, Cezary Wrona and Ryszard Jurczyński. 3 students have been awarded for the best diploma work. The work done by Piotr Szuliński has received the award in the Warsaw Technology Contest. The students are looking back happily on the exams. At first it appeared to be so hard, the end of school and all, but with the big help from the side of the director Mats, it wasn't as big of an effort as it appeared. The representatives of Dawoo-FSO have also congratulated the alumni. They have encouraged them to continue their education or start work in our factory. Many of the students have already plans for the future. We have been accepted to the higher school of computer technology, and we are planning to finish that school. If we accomplish what we have intended, we hope that with the kind of education that the school provides, we will find jobs easily.
Myślę, że z takim zawodem, jaki proponuje ta szkoła, znajdzie się miejsce tutaj dla nas. Jeżeli będą odpowiednie warunki, prawda, to myślę, że byśmy byli chętni.
We are hoping the best for them and wish them a happy summer vacation.
12 czerwca
On Thursday, the 12th of June, a conference will be held dealing with the Dawoo-FSO worker safety issues and also the safety of their families. It will be attended by the commanders of the city guard and the representatives of the Warsaw's administration. We are inviting all of the workers to take part in this conference.
Zapraszamy pracowników naszej firmy do wzięcia udziału w konferencji.
This is all for today. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye.